Hey everybody, 3on119 here. This video is going to be one video in a series where I show some portal routes in Splitgate 2 on various maps. The goal of these is to get from one kind of home base to the other, and it's a way to develop map knowledge, and there are several different ways to do it on different maps, and I'm just going to kind of show you, in this particular map, we're going to look at Academy. Whether or not you start here, right? Or you start here, it doesn't really matter. Either way, you can get to the same thing. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to shoot there. And you're really aiming for this particular one whenever you're starting from inside by where the split balls go. When you go through that, you turn around and you'll find this here. When you go through that, you'll find this one right here. And then if you go to the right, now this is inside of where their split ball goal is. So you're going to go right back to where you basically came from, but on the other side. And then on this side, so there's two different ones. Only one of these will get you to where you need to go. If you go to this one right here, the really flat one, the closer one, you're going to not be successful here, right? What you're looking for is the far away one on both sides. And I'll show you on the way back. You see that? So now we're here and you see that their goal is right there. Now you could run from here, sure. Or you could just do that and you're already at the goal. Okay, so that's one of the kind of paths that you can get to. So just to show you how effective this is, I'm going to go to where the ball is down here. And then I am going to deliver it to one person. So I'll deliver it to them, kind of like them scoring. So let me just go back real quick. Right? And so now you know that that wall, wherever it is, has that direct line of sight. Like, let's say this is your goal. So you can go through and do this, or you can literally just let it go and it'll go through there. So now let's say you've made your way over here, which hopefully you did that from just portaling here, right? And so it's the same thing on the opposite. I'm going to go here, so I can get to there. I'm going to go across, right? Here. And you're already there. Okay, you see how much quicker that is. Now compare it to me doing this. Right? I'm still running. Still a pretty good, it's taken quite a while. This is the difference between super beginner players and you see how long that took. Whereas I can get there, right? Just like this, and I'm not going crazy fast. There are much faster portalers here. You will get faster and faster at this the longer you do it. So this is one path. I'm going to show you a second path to get from A to B, okay? And that's going to be going this way. So you're going to go through, you see this big tall thing, I'm sure you've seen it a lot, and you wonder why the hell is that there? And this is why it's here. Right? So now I'm here, and now I can see only this one. That's how it's easy. I can only see one. This one can be a bit tricky because you're going to go there. You have to be really careful when you're stepping out. Now, you could go here, but this one right here is the best one to go to. Okay? Why? You'll see in a minute. You see that? Does that look familiar? That is the large one that's on the other side. We're already where the enemy balls are. So you go there. And look at that. Right across from there is another portal right here, right? So that is another kind of way you can go about things. So again, a little bit quicker. That's going to look like this. And I say a little bit quicker because I don't really take this route that much. So it's not very quick for me. Okay. So the next kind of path, this is one that I just started using. So I'm going to go, let's say here, it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to go here so that I can get down there. And then I'm going to go down there, right? And so now you see where I'm at. So this is in direct line. So if I turn around out of here, you see how I see that right there, right? You could go this way and continue that path, right? But I don't want you to do that. So right now, this is the situation we're in. So now we do this, right? And now we're doing this, okay? This is a little bit longer, and then now we're going to go here. So now we're on the other side of this block, right? And now we're going here, okay? It's kind of that's a way that you can do things underneath. That is a very uncommon one, and yes, there are a lot more portals involved in this case, right? But at the same time, it's an unusual sort of way to go about things, right? And that can be a good thing because you're not going to be detected. Now, the last thing that I'm going to show you is this. A lot of times what will happen is when you have this ball that's way down here. Let me get rid of one of them real quick. So sometimes you'll have this one that spawns down here. Here is what you actually do, okay? See how it's not 100% perfect even with me? So here's the real cool way to do things. You can take any one of these. So this is probably the closest, and you're going to do it all the way on this side of the wall, right? And then you're going to go, and this is the one time where I say, why don't you go ahead and just walk there? Because you see how this is on a portal, right? Here, let me move that one. Okay. This is where this one spawns. So instead of going down there and grabbing it, I'm going to do this. And what happens is that is going to pop out right over here. And you're already right by the goal. You see how I didn't even have to deliver that? You see how I didn't have to deliver that? Now, this down here goes for anywhere. Let's say I want to do that. I just want it to be closer, right? It doesn't matter. Let's say this is where I'm at for some reason. And I just want it to spawn here, right? So I'm just going to really quickly do that. I'm just going to aim for that. So now that's here. And I can pick that up, right? And I can bring that somewhere, right? So that's kind of the routes for Academy. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you want more videos like this, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification icon and check out the rest of the playlist where I go through different portal routes for every other map in Splitgate 2.